reality in the building. You know it's a vibe. You know it's a vibe. Let's go ahead and get this thing. This all this. You know what I mean? Yeah, we back at it. Got the legendary reality in the building. Okay, we got strong folks, you know. We make sure everything's sounding good. Everything's sounding good. Matter of fact, Stephen, give me a one in the chat if you can hear me clear. Give me a one in the chat if you're sounding good. The one in the chat, we love you. Get over there. Yeah. So let's go ahead and cut the music. So, shout out to the family. It's your boy Reality Black World Family TV. And we here with the one and only, the legendary BARKA, one of the newest members of Atlanta's Ugly. You know what I mean? Y'all may have seen her introduction. In the season finale, she came out hard. You know what I mean? I've been checking her out on Instagram. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, this sister pretty dope. She got the music going on. She a dope MC. She got the voice, you know what I mean, to carry the part and all that. So this how we gonna start, BARKA. This is what we gonna do. I want you to this is the introduction. Before we get started, tell the people who you are and where you come from.
How everybody doing? It's a pleasure to be on the platform. My name is Miss Meek, known as the Money Hungry Bitch. I'm coming from Cincinnati, Ohio, female rapper / actress. You know, so shout out to reality. Shout out the whole Atlanta Ugly 2.0. It's up from here.
So you from Cincinnati?
Yeah.
See again, family, we got another out-of-towner in the show. I told y'all Atlanta's Ugly full of out-of-towners, man. That's why Atlanta's ugly, you feel me? It's a melting pot. Atlanta is the new New York. So let me ask you this before we get started. What made you want to come down to Atlanta and leave Cincinnati?
Honestly, I just feel like, you know, it's just like a saying that they always say, don't miss your bus. I felt like it was time for me to move. I felt like my bus was there. I felt like it was just time to go, and if I wouldn't have went, I probably would have missed some opportunities. I wouldn't be here right now. See? So I just think I left so I wouldn't, for better opportunities, you know, to live, and of course to push my careers. And I'm doing pretty fine.
So y'all heard it live and direct from the legendary BARKA. You know what I mean? For those who don't know, we up inside the Handlebar, 476 Edgewood Avenue. Y'all definitely want to come through and get your grub on. You know what I mean? They got the menu front and back. They got some good food up in here, some good drinks. This is my little hangout. This is where I be at. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bobby over there doing his work. It's the owner. So check it, all right? We got another question from BARKA. If y'all got any questions in the chat, go ahead and drop them, because toward the end, I'm going to definitely raise some questions.
Okay.
So let's go into the next question, which is actually the first question.
Okay.
So, what made you want to become an actor?
Let me see. Like as a child, I don't know if you ever heard of blockbusters. Have you ever heard of blockbusters? Like
the movies? Oh, yeah. Of course.
So my mom and my dad, we were like the blockbusters on our block, you know, in our neighborhood. We used to rent our movies out to our neighbors. Mm-hmm. So, you know, my mama always was up on date, and my dad on the latest movies, you know, the latest documentaries, from drama to documentary. So I used to be up under there watching a lot of movies, and I kind of fell in love with hood movies, because being in my environment, I was seeing it on TV, and it was different than like seeing it as the news. I was actually seeing people play stuff that I see in real life, and I'm like, oh, this movie good, you know. And as a teenager and adult, I love me some hood movies. I love me some drama, some documentaries, some Forensic Files. You know, I just love movies. And as a hip hop artist, I feel like I'm an entertainer already, so that's just part of like, my industry that I'm in. Entertainment. I don't look at myself just as a rapper because I never just wore one hat. I always been a multiple hat wearing person. You feel me? So acting actually came natural to me, and I loved it, and it just feel good that now today I'm actually doing what I watched on TV. You feel me?
Excellent.
It just came from the root.
Excellent answer. Excellent. I like that answer. So obviously you can see the sister got a lot of experience and background in what we would call life. There. So now let's go into the second question, which is, what do you like about acting the most?
What I like about acting the most, I like that it's adventurous. You never know when you're meeting the directors and the producers what type of character you're going to play. So you never know. So it's adventurous, and I like adventurous. I always been that type of person that I got a short attention span. So if it ain't catching my attention, if it's exciting, it kind of I lose its interest. So it's just adventurous. It's very, I want to say, how can I put this? So it's just like, playing out things that you won't be judged for because it's a movie. So like you will be able to do things in a movie that you may not be able to do in real life that people might judge you for. And not only that, it's just like I said, part of my industry. I love what I do, and it just comes naturally. So I just like it because it lets me hack out things that sometimes you can't do. I might lose something. I can't just go shoot somebody and kill them. So it feels good to be able to release that in the acting in a movie.
I hear it. I hear it. She's going in. She's giving you an insight how she feel about this thing called acting. You know what I mean? Me personally, I think she's a pretty dope actor. For the first time she was on set, she played her part well. So let's go into this next question, which is question number 3. Do you take up any training acting?
No, I never took up any training for acting, but I believe I can to better my better my performance in movies. But no, I never took up any. But I always been funny, in school. Like I always been, I guess I don't want to say manipulator, but how you try to get your way. So sometimes I fake cried, or I made a temper tantrum, or I fake some things sometimes. So it just, nope, I never took up any training.
See, I hear that? She never took up any training, but you would swear she done had some background in acting the way she laid down that performance in the season finale. You hear me? So definitely, you know what I mean? Shouts out for that. For having no training and still can put it down, you know what I'm saying?
So much.
So let's go to question number 4. How was your experience working with other actors?
I'm a people's person, so I like to network. Plus, you get to meet people from different areas of the world, and different backgrounds. And some people got more than you and can teach you more. And I think that's a part of why I haven't had any experience and I do good, because I'm around people that got experience, that does good, that takes their craft serious, that they've been doing it all their life. They write the scripts, they read book directors, producers. Shout out to reality, because I know that's hard work. So being around those type of people, I love it because I get to learn. I love to learn. I love to network. I'm coachable, so I think I get a great experience because I get to learn.
And I definitely can agree on that. The sister is very inquisitive. It's something that she could be a part of. She's definitely gonna hop on it. She's gonna give it her best. You know what I'm saying? And We're gonna get to some other questions I got later on off the subject, but let's knock out these 10 questions first. Some good things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here go the fifth question. Who is your inspiration when it comes to acting?
So, like, as a child, I'm gonna just give a little story. But as a child, I'm the youngest of my siblings and my cousins, most of them. And we used to go to my aunt's house, and they used to be watching, like, what is it called? Baller blocking.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the Hooked Up and Temptations and Five Heartbeats, for example.
Classic 90s movie.
And we used to consistently watch them. So every time we went over to my aunt's house, that's what they watched. You knew every word for word. So I would go. I'm still young, but I would go back to, like, you know, the Hot Boys, Master P, No Limit. Those movies inspired me. You know, seeing like Tupac in movies, because he's one of my inspirational rappers. You know, I look up to him, but I see how he can rap and act, so he motivated me too. Tupac, the Brat, you know, Whitney Houston. Big on Whitney Houston. I love her acting. I love her as a person. And she's a Leo like me, you know, we Leos. So Whitney Houston big. And, you know, that's about it. But most of them old school movies.
Yeah, so y'all hear it. So from the sound of it, you can tell she got an old soul, you know what I mean? She got that 90s spirit in her, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope. That's dope. Speaking of Master P and them boys, they playing your boy right now. Yeah, that's crazy. You would have. I know. You would have fitted perfect with No Limit in them boys at the time.
They always say
Yeah. Now I think about it, yeah. But your voice though, it's like your voice though, it's like your voice is what's gonna really draw people in. It's like when it comes to music, what really draws people in is a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in the day, like in the 80s, 90s, Chuck D had the voice. You know what I mean? Busta Rhymes got the voice. Scarface got the voice. Like certain tones and voices, it just projects and stands out great. Even with acting, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't like my voice. I love it today.
Right.
That's a different story.
We're gonna get into that. You know what I mean? Let me get to this next question. Where we at with it? Let me see.
My people's in the chat blowing it up.
Yeah, I see the family
Paint a
chiming
picture.
in.
Yeah.
I see Smiley in the building. Salute Smiley in the building.
Out here, PAP.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to that new restaurant, PAP. Shout out to that new restaurant. You know, you can get her on DoorDash, PAP. You know, that's her restaurant name.
We're going to shout it out when you get the mic back. I got you on that. Let's do that. We about shouting it out,
got
too.
excited.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what it's about. Mm-hmm. So let me raise this next question, which is question number 6. What do you like about your character in The Land Is Ugly?
So I know everybody know Monet, you know, from Power, you know, and I love her. I know, you know, I've been watching Power, you know, even what's the other one? I ain't even gonna go to that, but I'm gonna say Monet. Like it just me feeling like, you know, I got that rough gangster character because you know I really come from the streets, so that do define me. But just being able to act it out in a movie, like how Monet do on Power. Shout out to Mary J. Blige. That's what motivates me with Ma Barker. I love Ma Barker because she gangster. You know, she ain't coming to play with nobody. She gets the job done, and don't get caught slipping. That's all I'm saying. Don't get caught slipping. Feel me?
Yeah, see, that shit started coming out a little bit right then and there. That hood shit started coming out. I was about to pull the camera out and get that full scene in a minute. You know what I mean? And best to believe, 2.1, she gonna be coming out hard because she ain't getting locked up with the rest of the family. So she gonna be on the outside in the streets. You know what I mean? Dealing with some of the ops like Money Mafia and the police. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fam in the chat, family lamb. Make sure to hit them likes when y'all coming in. Let me see where we at with it. All right. Question number 7. Let me ask you this. When it comes to studying your scripts, Do you find it challenging to remember, or do you find it easy to remember?
That is so crazy because I am still kind of new with filming, and this is my first time having a script. So
Okay.
I'm still gonna have to learn about that, but I don't think it's gonna be challenging because I catch on quick, and most of the time, like working with you so far, and I have some other directors I work with, they'll let you put your umph to it, so they'll tell you what to say, and that's basically what they want you to get out of it, but you can say it in your own way. So it can kind of be naturally, but if it's real strict, it might be a little challenge because you got to keep rehearsing, keep rephrasing. But I say I catch on and stuff like I told y'all, this is my industry. I'm a hip hopper and I'm an entertainer. Like this part of I'm funny as hell too, so I might be a comedian too. So at the end of the day, I feel like it won't be too hard for me because I catch on and I be so determined, to get it done. So I don't play.
Exactly. And I'll be a witness to that. I see this sister, she definitely don't play. She take her craft very seriously. And it's, when it comes to this industry, you got to take your craft serious, man. Because I know a lot of artists that's talented, but they don't go out there and take their craft serious, especially if that's all you got to do and you ain't doing like multiple things. If you're just an MC and you're trying to take your craft serious, go hard at it. You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, time flies. You know what I mean? Before you know it, you're 20-something, next you know you're in your 30s, and you're still trying to pursue this shit. Although, to me, I think hip-hop is something that they shouldn't put an age on it. If you got talent and you know how to do your thing, do you. And there's always an area in the audience for your music, especially in this time and period. So don't be discouraged. Don't ever let nobody discourage you to keep doing what you're doing. You feel me?
I appreciate that.
So let's do this now. Where we at? All right, let's go to question number 8. What are some previous acting roles you played in prior to Atlanta's Ugly or even during?
Let me see. So I filmed the movie before I started.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Before I moved to Georgia, I filmed the movie in Cincinnati, Ohio called Dark Divas Reloaded. Y'all can check that out on YouTube. It's a full movie. Fire. I did my thing. They had me. I had got smacked in the movie. I had to do some drugs that was unusual for me. And I had to show that feminine side, for real. But y'all can check that out. It's called Dark Divas Reloaded. It's on YouTube. Then I was in Step Up High Waters season 3. I was just an extra because I had an agent when I first moved to Atlanta for the movies. They helped me with like headshots and stuff. So they put me in that with Neo and Kristen Milian. So shout out to Kristen Milian. I got to see her actually on set. So, and I was in Decatur Wears Greater. Shout out to Goldmouth. Shout out to this whole Big Motion. He got some things going on. I shot him out. He in Decatur putting on for Decatur all over the world. So I was at 3 episodes of his season. Decatur Wears Greater season. What I was about to say, I think it's season 10. But y'all got to go check it out. It's on YouTube. So everything's on YouTube that I've been in so far. And Step Up High Waters is actually on Stars now. So y'all can go check all that out. So, yep, I've been in a few.
Y'all heard it live, man. The sister gets it in. You know what I mean? And shout out to all the Atlanta independent filmmakers out here doing their thing. What was the name of the show you said?
Decatur Wears Greater.
Decatur Wears Greater. Shout out to them. Y'all keep representing the A. You know what I mean? Shout out Atlanta's Ugly, of course. Yes. Shout out Atlanta Avenue. And shout out all the filmmakers that's out here in Atlanta putting it down. One of these days we could all collectively come together and show the world what Atlanta about. Because we united out here, man. We ain't divided. Don't get it twisted. We're not a divided family out here. You know what I mean? All right. Take it over.
Yeah, shout out to Atlanta's Ugly, 2.0. I just appreciate being on the platform. I'm going to put my all in it. I can't wait for 2.1 because we're going to do our thing. It just amazes me. All the actors, everyone on the cast, we're doing our thing. Keep up, keep focused. But y'all got to just see this 2.1, I'm telling you.
Don't want to take a sip of that?
Yeah,
get your straw. You know what I mean? We over here drinking. getting a little taste in. You know what I mean? You know how we do. Let's give a cheers real quick. Shout out.
So,
I mean, that's what we do. We toast up around here, man. It's love around here, man. So, what's the next question we got for you? Um, okay. Question number 9. What advice would you give to new or aspiring actors and actresses?
see, I'm one of the new aspiring actresses. What I would give y'all is do it. If you do it, be all in. Don't be on the fence. Don't let your doubts get to you. Don't overwhelm yourself. Overthinking. Just do it. Put your all in it. Be reliable. Don't waste people's time. You know what I'm saying? Be dedicated. Be coachable. Be able to teamwork. You know what I'm saying? And just get it done. Because it's going to be fun. Sometimes it might be challenging, but don't beat yourself up because everything that's easy don't last long. And what lasts long ain't going to be easy, but you can do it.
I like that. That sounds like some shit that may have came out the Bible the way you put that together. I like that.
Yeah.
Sound like some proverbs or something like that. You dig?
Proverbs.
Yeah.
So preach it to y'all.
Hey, don't let her know we may have an episode where she may be preaching on y'all.
You hear me?
She may be goddamn Pastor Ma Barker in a minute.
Hey,
But see, when I be around people, I've been doing this shit for like 7 years now. So my outlook of viewing people is different. I see the hidden talent in people now. So when I come across certain people, I'm like, yo, you could be a star if you pursue this craft because I see it. I'm a visionary, you know what I mean? Back in the days, A&Rs used to get artists and make them the stars. But the A&Rs was the one who go scout the talent and see it. See what I'm saying? And that's what this is like. This platform is like an A&R platform for you to be seen by bigger production companies. And they can scoop you up. And now you rocking with Hollywood. You may be doing some shit with Tyler Perry. That's what could do. Believe it or not, a lot of these celebrities, they aware of the show. You know what I mean? It's just that we independent. We don't need them for nothing other than cut the check so we could increase and expand and invest in more equipment because we doing the same thing y'all doing. So the most I can do to y'all is shake your head. You know what I mean? They tell me keep doing a good job.
Right.
But the motherfucker who need to cut the check is who I need to meet, which is the white boy in the office you don't see. You know what I mean? But we get into that.
We getting there.
Because I'm a real team player. I like to see everybody eat. If I'm pulling up in the goddamn Rolls Royce, if I'm pulling up in the Range Rover, it's going to be 10 niggas behind me doing the same thing. But people got to be on point and want that drive and want them goals to happen. Shit, you know
Y'all heard it.
So we're going to go to the 10th question, and I got a couple freestyle questions I may want to throw out there. And if y'all got any questions in the chat, definitely leave them in the chat for the sister. And I'm going to show you a couple clips from the show where she made her appearance. Now, let me get to this next question right here. And actually, that's the 10th. As a matter of fact, before I ask that last question, let the people know how long you've been on the mic doing your thing rapping. Because if y'all ain't heard her music, she dope. She got the voice, she got the ball, she got the lyrics, she got the swag and all that. I may show a little clip to see what she's doing. I mean, how she doing all that. That's the scene that you showed me when you was in Ohio, the all white and all that. Give them a clip of that to show you how motherfuckers do. Yeah. So I know that.
I appreciate it. Well, to be honest, like I was telling y'all back when we asked about what inspired me to become an actor, how we was a block, we rented our movies. My stepdad, he was actually in the music group, a rock group. They was called Mad Dogs. Don't sleep on them people. I was about 5 years old. They used to be sitting with their equipment, rapping big rings, big necklaces, smoking, drinking Coke 40s, whatever. But I started at like 9, 9, just because I used to love music. I used to walk around singing that Queen Latifah with my sisters is a bitch. I don't know what song that is, but my mama always told me that's what I used to do. I used to say that all the time, but As I got like 13, I used to remix industry songs. You know, and then when I hit 16, my big sister told me, take it serious. So I started writing my songs, you feel me, off of their instrumentals. And at 18, that's when I kind of got exposed, dropped my first song, you know. So I've been out for about 8 years now.
All right, you here? She been doing the thing. She been doing the thing for 8 years. Definitely putting that pain. You know what I mean? But for those who don't know who Mark Bark is in the show, I'm gonna show a little clip of who Mark Bark is in case you forget. Because you know women will switch it up on you. They'll switch up the hairstyle, the makeup, and you wouldn't even know who they is. And they'll walk right past you. Like, yo, what up, reality? Who you? It's Mark Barker. I'm like, God damn, you look totally different from yesterday. That's how y'all women do.
Yeah, we do.
So I'm gonna go ahead and find a clip from Atlanta's Ugly to show you where Mark Barker is doing the thing. And you can hold it down for me when I find this clip for a second.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You got Mark Barker in the building.
Yeah, you know, we switch up all the time, especially me. I always look different. You hear me? So y'all get used to it.
Big.
Y'all about to check me out. Back in the ass. Shout out to reality. I'm only doing what he told me. But I got it, you know, whatever you tell me to do.
Did that thing, yo.
It
Believe
came
that.
to life and it looked amazing on TV, you know?
Sometimes people be curious of how it's gonna come out when they see it.
I know. We got the season finale.
Let me show what you're talking. Before we get to that point, hold on.
Hold on.
Let me bring in the introduction. Let me talk about that.
Y'all see.
We don't get to that.
I'm not playing.
I gotta share my screen so they can see it.
And I looked at pretty, but don't get it misconstrued, whatever they say.
Misconstrued.
I did.
All right, let me pause it right there. Get up the quality. All right, let me share the screen so we can show y'all what we got going on here. The window, share screen. Bam, now we sharing the screen.
Shout out to CC.
For those who don't know,
shout out to
that's my Barker family. There she go. There she go. That's my Barker. That's my Barker. That's my hitter right there. You know what I mean? She about to come through, lay it down. So on this particular scene right here, I'm calling up somebody to do a situation that is not known among my ops. So when she roll up, don't nobody know who she is. You know what I mean? So she's an extension of the Black World family. But it's like, you know, when you get somebody from out of town to come in to do a job, kind of like along those lines. You know what I mean? So she's definitely going to be a new asset to the family in the show. This is our introduction scene. You know what I mean? When I'm talking my shit, get her on board. And then when she came through, let's see if we can skip that when you came through on her, yo.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Right there. And this is where Mark Barker came through, right there. You know what I mean?
Ooh-wee.
Dutch slipping, got that hammer drawn on him, and there go Mark Barker putting her pain. So how did you feel when you was doing this scene right there?
I felt relieved, you know, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I pretended like they killed my brother. So I felt like they killed my brother. And I just took it out as if they did. And it felt fun because I was relieved his attention.
Excellent. Y'all see Mark Barker putting in that pain. Y'all see it for yourself. That's the legendary Mark Barker. I brought her in. You know what I mean? We hit them boys up. We hit up the ops for 700 pounds on that scene. So, you know what I mean? Mark Barker gonna be smoking on a lot of weed coming around this next 2.1 and selling it at the same time. You already know.
You hear me? 700
pounds. You know what I mean?
700.
Only if that was real, but we're gonna keep it on the move.
Manifestation is real.
Yeah, right. We ain't got to rob you for it, but we may just get it out the win. You feel me? Again, we up here at the Handlebar, 476 Edgewood Avenue. Shout out to the guard, Bob doing this thing. Y'all make sure to come through and support, get your grub on. Y'all see Handlebar. They got the menu. You know what I mean? If you come through, tell them Reality Central. You got good rapport over here.
Smell good in here too.
Smell good in here too. If you know what I mean, they even have the breakfast. They got the pancakes. You know, I had a couple pancakes sometimes. They got the wings, whatever you like to eat. They got here. Then the next over, we got Edgewood Pizza. So between Edgewood Pizza and Handlebar, that's where we at, man. That's where we at. So let me ask you this. Matter of fact, before I answer the final questions, let me ask you this: how do you feel working with other females? Do you feel it could be challenging, competitive? Is there ego and pride, or you doing your thing and another female may be offended because you out there showing your face, and they may feel like I can't do it as good? So, what is your experience in working with other females?
I don't know if anybody's seen me look there like that. But I go through a lot because I don't pay attention to people. You know, I can't even peep. It's like I look up and I'm like, oh shit, she hating or something. But I don't really care what they feel. You know, I'm here for a mission. I'm so dedicated and determined. I be so serious. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm focused on. Because it can be a lot of mess, you know. But life is what you make it. So if you allow yourself to be in that mess, you will be in that mess. If you allow yourself to see through it and keep moving and be neutral for the business, you can't mix business with pleasure. So I just try to be like that, you know, get it done. Because at the end of the day, we is a team. You feel me? And I'm a team player, but I know some people can be, some people ain't. So the ones that ain't, I just try to be neutral.
Y'all heard it live from Deck from live and direct from my BARKA. As y'all can see, she's a realist. Speak her mind. She gonna tell you how she feels. She's raw and uncut. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of times we need that. We need that raw opinion. Because my name reality. So if I'm real, I can't have no fake motherfuckers around me. Although I have come across a lot of fake people. And you know, you got to work how to filter them out. Sometimes you got to take a fake motherfucker and make them real.
Yeah,
Because they ain't had the proper direction. So instead of me beating a nigga ass or doing what I do, I said, come, let me take you under the ring and show you what it is to be an OG so you can learn the street protocol of what it is to be a man out in these streets. You feel me? Because money don't make the man. It's a lot of niggas.
Too. I'm here to teach you women.
Yeah, it's a lot of niggas out here with money. And they got to spend money on broads that we out here getting for free. And it's not about the money, it's about the intellect. It's about the character, the personality. Because the money gonna come regardless. Niggas is making this a capitalistic society. You know what I mean? You got the corniest niggas making money. You know what I'm saying? And they think that they can buy bitches because they making money. But
that's crazy. That's so true.
yeah, this the South, man. It's player pimping and tricking and hoeing out here. And I've been around the block several times, you know what I'm saying? So let's matter of fact, again, if y'all got any questions in the chat, go ahead and throw them in there. I see Creator Gang Strong in the chat. I see Smiley Salute.
Appreciate y'all for tapping in with the newbie.
Bronze Yogi.
Thank y'all for tapping in with the newbie.
Nazarene Faithist. And it's crazy because these are my people and they in the religious side. So I'm bringing them over to see what we do on the entertainment side so they can get you know what I mean? Make sure to subscribe and all that to BARKA. So check it out. Let me ask you this question. Matter of fact, let me ask you this. Do you have any albums out that people can listen to?
So I did just drop a new song. It's a club. I said hood. Sorry, y'all. It's a club banger. It's called Twerk Something on all music platforms. It's actually on Pandora too. Twerk Something. SUMIN. Been down south a little too long, but yeah.
It's on YouTube?
Yep, it's on YouTube.
I'll give them a glimpse of the page so they can see what I put in.
Twerk Something. Something. SUM. You know, down south.
I'm trying to be all proper.
IN space MSMEK. There it goes. Okay, so it did pop up. So this is how, you know.
I don't think they can hear it, but I'm gonna give them the visual and they'll see it when I show it, so they'll know where to go to.
And I got some few more tracks on there too in my bag. That's one of my major hits. Everybody rock with. You know, I won 2 awards off of In My Bag in Atlanta.
I hear that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
an
a joint.
award-winning artist. I'm actually nominated for another award.
Right.
The Rap Hustle of the Year, September the 16th, Atlanta Hip Hop Awards, the ceremony going down.
So that's it.
That's how I look, y'all.
That's the cover for the song.
I be so rough all the time, and they say I'm a gangster. I'm just me. But this is my twerk song. This showing y'all the feminine side, the female, because I am a female now.
That's right.
I ain't, yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, we in the South, man. We deal with the twerking and we love it out here. So check it. This is Ma Barka. As far as Ma Barka, but it's
Miss Meek.
Miss Me. That's
Miss
her.
Meek.
Miss Meek is her rap name.
Money Hungry Bitch, MHB.
This is her YouTube. So make sure y'all subscribe. I'm gonna click her channel so y'all can get a visual. Miss Meek.
Yep, all my songs.
Subscribe. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. All songs you said right here.
Thank y'all so much.
Make sure y'all go through the playlist and check this out. Is the video on here?
Oh,
What you wanna,
yeah, I'll show you.
What you wanna
Go erase twerk stuff. It's in my bag.
This is another one of her joints. But like I said, we just not actors over here. We're real artists.
Yeah, right there.
This is another one of her songs. This dress code she got on here, I love it. I would love for her to come in Atlanta's Ugly in this dress code right here. It's pretty dope.
I can get this.
And she's from Ohio, so you know what I mean? We just showed you right here. She's back in her hometown. You know how these things go sometimes. There you go. Queen City.
Yeah, 1700.
For those who know.
Queen City. You know the Queen City.
So
1700.
You see Ma Barka right there. I love that uniform right there. Yeah, I see it. Looking like a straight diva. Let's go a little slow. You know how these things go.
There you go.
There go Ma Barka. Let me see if I can bust the quality up. You know, with that 1080p. You know
It's like y'all see me on.
So that's a song up here. Miss Meek, In My Bag. That's the name of the song. So y'all definitely go check it out.
Shout out to my hood. Look at my people.
That's our peoples and all that.
Yeah. Shout out to my cousins and my people.
See that uniform? I love that uniform right there. That shit's so dope.
City.
You know what I mean? That she go spin. That's your girl Ma Barka right there. You know what I mean? She'll come switch it up.
Switch it up.
You know what I mean?
Y'all see me.
She'll twerk on your ass in a minute.
Twerk.
It comes with the fur. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all see that the sister is definitely an artist. She just ain't out here acting. She's definitely out here rapping. The video is bluffing, but I'm going to put the link in the chat so y'all can check it out. You know, we doing love over here.
Thank you so much, Reality, for all the support. This is amazing.
See, this is what I love. I love the blonde or the white hair with the white jacket, the whole uniform. That's cold-blooded right there. Maybe 2.1 y'all may see in there.
Yeah,
you know, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. But that's Ma Barka right there, family.
Anybody out here in Atlanta know how to do hair?
Go ahead.
Anybody in Atlanta know how to do hair? Can do that hairstyle for me? So, you know, we can get it in the movie so y'all have a hairstyle. So tune in, hit me up, DM me. I'm looking for hairdressers.
Y'all hear that?
I had to put it out there.
Y'all hear that? She looking for the hairdressers. You know what I mean? For all y'all women out here who do hair. Let's see if we can match that. I threw the link in the video for the chat for those who want to click on, subscribe, like, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this question, which was the last question, and then we just kind of freestyle for a minute.
Yeah, that's right.
I hope I erased the question. Let me see if I can find this question. Matter of fact, family, before we do this, we're going to take a minute segment. We're going to take like a minute break before we come back. You know, we at least take a minute to come back. You know what I mean? Y'all freshen up, y'all roll up y'all spliff, get y'all drink, get your liquor, whatever it is you do. You know what I mean? And we'll be back in a minute. Yeah.
We have to know it.
I was thinking, I'm like, shit. Niggas could do this like more often. You know what I mean? Throughout the series, so just do a little interview just to keep the shit going.
That give them more attention, like make
Right,
it,
exactly.
Why they waiting anyway? You know?
Yeah, that's the case in point.
There's no message what I give to the people.
That's no good. Greetings,
Okay. Okay, that's enough. We see this. Let the world see this shit. I feel like the YouTube channels, I'm not good.
Yeah, it's wild. I got a couple channels I do like them all the time. I did a spring dog game religion on that one. So I said, you know what, we should start putting images on this channel. Having people get a feel.
Your spirituality and religion.
Yeah,
I didn't
made on religion, made shit like that. You don't need to be in that feeling for, you know, it is what it is, though. So that shit. Yes, family, we back at it. We tailored around these parts. Let me take a minute to share my commercial. For those who got any health ailments, health issues, you know your boy Reality is the hood doctor around these parts. So if you ever need any herbals,
Bittersweet Herbals, where the taste is bitter, but the results are sweet. Bittersweetherbals.com.
run the rhythm.
Bittersweet Herbals, where the taste is bitter, but the results are sweet. Bittersweetherbals.com.
Make sure to get y'all business. Your boy Reality ain't just a director, nigga. I'm out here healing my people.
I know that, Dan.
You suffer from diabetes, arthritis, fibroid tumors, polyps, come holler at your boy. You just don't get a director with me, but you get a doctor also. You feel me?
Okay, that's lit. Y'all heard it. I heard it.
So check it. Let me ask you this. 2.1. What can the people expect from Marv Barker's character in 2.1?
I'm gonna give y'all action. You know, I'm gonna give y'all action. I'm giving it my all. You know, I'm coming straight forward, straight direct. What's needed to be done, done. You might catch me chilled out too. But I'm gonna give it my all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my thing. I feel good about it. So, I can't wait till y'all see it. So it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, see, one thing with me, the more I be around people, I'm a good person of discerning spirit. I can discern people very well, so I can place their character where it needs to be, and they can really express that character naturally like I would need to be, because it's part of their character and their charisma. So I definitely got some dope things lined up for you, because you're going to be goddamn gunning that money mafia like a motherfucker through the season, because they coming back on top. Because, you know, for those who don't know who watched the finale, the whole Black Royal family got locked up, except a few. And she's one of the few that's now locked up. So I'm about to have her out there putting in some pain, We're gonna bring the drama to the Money Mafia. Yesterday we had Felony. You know what I mean? We had to interview the op. Today,
Oh,
you know what I mean? We had to interview the op. You know what I mean?
So family.
But now I'm interviewing an extension of the family, or Black World family, for the show. You know, because we're gonna have a nice team this next season. You know what I mean? We're gonna build up more people surrounding the Black World family, surrounding Money Mafia, so we can show that block shit. You know what I mean? 30 niggas on the block talking their shit. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, we got a question. Let me see what the question we got. I think it's concerning some herbs. What do you have to lower high blood pressure? All right, this is what you got to do, beloved. If you want to lower your high blood pressure, the first thing you want to do is cut back on drinks and foods that are highly acidic, that are spicy. Because anything that is highly acidic is going to increase your blood. It's going to increase the inflammation in the blood. That's going to create blood. It's going to slow down the blood circulation, and it's going to create blood clotting. That can lead to other things like numbness of the nerves and all that. So what you would want to do is hit the website, holla at your boy, get a bottle of that full body detox, and it's going to clean the blood out. It's going to get rid of the inflammation and mucus in the blood in return. That's going to supply oxygen to your organs. So you know who I am, God. Hit at me in the Creative Gang group, and we're going to get it situated. You dig? Yeah. So like I said, y'all ain't just got the direct over here. Nigga, we turning around lives. We bringing people back from the dead over here. You know, like your boy Sonny Gallo in season 1, he was in a wheelchair when I met him. He in the show doing splits and doing martial arts now. You know what I mean? He'll tell you that, yeah. So, yeah. But, yo, raise some questions for the system. You know what I mean? If y'all got any questions for the system, BARKA, go ahead and throw them in there. I got a couple more, you know what I'm saying, before I ask the final closing question. So let me ask you this. What made you reach out and want to be a part of the show?
I seen that y'all was working consistently. Like every day I was getting on my feet, it was work. So it was kind of to the point it wasn't able to forget. You get me? So it was just something told me like that's a sign, you know, hit them up, tap in with them and see what's going on. Because I did have like at that time 2 films that I was in, you know. So I'm like, let me go ahead and hit up them, you know, because I feel like I'm good for it. Plus I think there was action, like my hood movies that I love. So I'm like, oh, I want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? And it consistent. And it looked real. Like, I didn't never like, but I want to say no budget looking movies and stuff. So when you can see the quality of it. It was like, oh yeah. I'm trying to be happy for that because he's working hard. He got his things together. So he got people attracted to him.
You know, that's real.
I just want to be a good asset to the company. So.
And like I said, Joe, you know what I mean? She had reached out to me a while back before I actually got her in the show. And she was supposed to be damn near way in, like damn near episode 1, 2, and 3. But, you know, she's busy herself. I was busy. We didn't get a chance to collide, come back around. But as you know, when we came back and made it happen, you see what we did. We brought magic to the screen. And like I always say, this is a platform for you, the people. It ain't about me. It's about you. It's about y'all. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times in the 90s, the A&Rs was the one who would go out and find the talent. And the talent would blow up based off the fact that the A&R found them. See, a lot of times the A&Rs don't get the credit of discovering the artists that made them who they are. So this platform is like the A&R platform. Tyler Perry may see you, DC Young Fly may see you, Ludacris may see you, and they may say, yo, who's that such and such? And they may reach you directly because I made it to where you can reach to the people directly. You ain't got to go through me. I ain't got I ain't holding nobody hands or holding nobody hostage here. This is a platform for you to take it to the next level. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see people move forward. You know what I mean? And I got other projects I'm going to be working on outside of Atlanta's Ugly so we can diversify the talent as well, not just always some street shit. You know what I mean? The street shit is easy to do. But let's say, for an example, I'm working on another film. Nigga, I'm going to be playing the scientist. See what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm a hood nigga. What the fuck you doing? And I gotta speak in science terminology. You know what I'm saying?
You can do it.
Yeah. So we may have Bob Barker playing another role, playing something totally outside what you would normally expect her to play. That's what we about, man. Really testing our wits, see how far we can take this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you asked, how long you been in Atlanta? Did you mention that?
I've been in Atlanta for 2.5 years.
That's it?
2.5. Yeah.
Well, baby.
2020.
You've been here.
I came up through the pandemic. I moved here during the pandemic. I came up, moved here. Ain't look back. It's amazing. I love Atlanta, you know, but I found out my grandmother, her sister was born here. My grandma was born in Florida, so we from down south. I feel like I just came back home, I guess.
Well, you know, the saying is that everybody from up north is from the south. And that's documented historically when the slaves was trying to escape plantations to go up north for better opportunity. Now, the north is making their way back south because they done polluted the fucking north with all the factories. I remember back in the day when I used to go to New York in the 90s. I ain't really been paying attention now when I go. But I remember as a teenager in the 90s, like the late 90s, when you coming across the Verrazano Bridge or whatever bridge, it was literally a smog over the city. A smog, its own cloud hovered above the city because of the toxins and the factories letting off the smoke. There used to be a little smog around. That shit used to be crazy. Glad I got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, right.
Not hating on my New York family, but you know, if y'all had an opportunity to spread your wings and move and clean the ground, clean the air, I guarantee you'll do it. You know what I mean? So we in here with the legendary Ma Barker putting in some pain. Let me ask this question right here. Let me ask the 10th question.
Uh-oh.
Let me ask the 10th question, which is, what advice would you give to new? No. That's the 9th question. Hold on, my God.
Keep grinding, keep shining.
Oh, there we go. Hey, right. What message would you want to give to your fans? What message you want to give to your fans, those who love Ma Barker or those who love the previous shows you've been in?
Thank y'all for tuning in. I do get a lot of feedback, so I appreciate all the feedback. The criticism too, you know, and you know, keep lifting me up, you know, keep believing in me, because the more y'all speak it, the more I speak it, the more it come to pass.
I hear that, man. The more you speak, the more it come to pass. So make sure you out there putting out positive energy, the right thing. So when it come back to you, you get tenfold, double fold of what you're supposed to get. So again, we up here in the handlebar, chilling out, doing what we do. We in here with the legendary Ma Barker. Now, is there any new music projects you're working on in the thing people should expect? Any performances coming up?
Right now, I'm gonna say I am gonna be working on a mixtape for this fall.
Okay.
I have a 10-song mixtape coming out. Still working on the name of it, but the 10 songs is already ready. They fired, and y'all stay tuned for it because it's gonna be amazing. And I'm gonna have my award ceremony is next month, September the 16th. I'm nominated for Female Rap Hustle of the Year, and I believe in my spirit I'm gonna get it. So this will be my 3rd award in 2.5 years. So y'all that should explain a lot. So I've been working hard in Atlanta. 3rd award, 2.5 years. You can do it.
Well, what I noticed is that a lot of times, people who come from out of town to pursue their career, they usually go harder than those who are already here. Because a lot of times when you here, you know what I mean, you kind of get comfortable, you kind of get relaxed, you kind of get laid back, because it's like, yeah, it ain't. When you come from a new city starting afresh, the level of hunger, the level of, you know what I mean, people you may come across who's doing things, yeah, the grind is definitely different. You know what I'm saying? So stay on top of that. Go ahead, talk your shit.
But I was like that up north though.
Okay.
I've been hungry for this shit. It's like when I put my mind to it, I go. And that's why I kind of moved, because I knew I was bigger than my city. You feel me? And the city gonna only give me so much because they know me. So when I go to another city, they can actually see my worth. And they're gonna be like, oh, I knew her, I knew her. Oh, she been around me. You know, they're gonna really take me serious because I'm being serious, you know, other than just seeing me like, oh, good luck. Because that's what your hometown will give you is good luck because they know you. So they probably don't think you got to get out that box because they in it. You get me? So I love out of town. I love strangers.
Hey man, y'all hear it? And that's true. It's like when you out of town, you go harder. And sometimes it's hard to make a name in your hometown because, like you say, everybody know you. And a lot of times it's more personal than accomplishment because you know yeah. Especially when you start rising, who this motherfucker, who she thinks she is, or who we think he is, and shit like that.
They hate envy.
Yeah. You know up north, they energy of negativity is on a whole other different level.
At the end, they start loving you because they like, I told you was gonna make it. So it do come back.
They come back.
We start loving you once they see you.
Yeah, once they find out that she just signed to such and such, and they cutting millions over there. Now they want to be your friends and want to. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. All right, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I love you too, though. That's
right. Yeah, we ain't hating. You know what I mean?
I got it. I give it to you.
Right. Exactly. That's how it is.
I know how I feel to not know what's good for you. Feel me?
Exactly.
Motherfucker don't know you good for them until you go.
Yeah, when you come up the struggle and you coming up through the trenches, you know what it is to be in those situations. So if you come across people trying to come up, especially if they got a genuine heart and they trying to do something, yeah, nigga, go back and help. Because that's what's fucked up about the game. Whether it be entertainment or whether it be this film shit, you would see upcoming artists, upcoming film producers putting out quality material, but then you have artists that got the opportunity to help them and they don't. You know what I mean? Whether it be a money issue or whether it be the fact that you may be a threat to their corporation or they just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like for what Atlanta's producing, there's certain web series out here like Atlanta's Ugly, Atlanta Avenue, the one you just mentioned, Decatur Red. Decatur, what's that?
Where it's greater.
Decatur Where It's Greater. There's a couple other web series. They get some good numbers. So for some of these high, you know what I mean, celebrities in Atlanta, your Tyler Perry's and some of these others, y'all should be taking note at the upcoming artists. Give us advice. Where the budget at? Where the money at? You know what I'm saying? Show us how to get to it. Because we content creators. So if I'm a content creator, my stronghold may not be in preparing proposals, talking to investors. So, you know, you got to build a team around that. But for those who's in those positions to help people, especially if you're multi-millionaire, come down and help your people, man. That's only going to make you look stronger. It's going to make you look better. You know what I'm saying? And then it's going to expand your money because, of course, we're going to cut some deals, and you know what I mean? The deal going to be cut on the table. So,
good karma.
You know what I'm saying?
Good karma.
Good karma.
What goes around comes around.
Let's talk about it.
What goes around comes around. You know, you got to share that wealth. Good karma. You know, and we hard working. Ain't like we gonna waste your time. We working hard, we consistent, we determined. Everywhere you look and see us, so you know we about business. So, help somebody that's helping themselves.
Exactly.
Sometimes we need that push.
Exactly. Y'all hearing it live from BARKA. You know what I mean? Extension of the Black World family on the show.
Yes.
She gonna bring that in. I'm gonna make sure y'all gonna see her in 2.1 because she came in on the finale. And everybody talking about her on the finale. Everybody talking about how they loved the role you played. How you talked about, I blow your brains out. Got every syllable out. I blow your motherfucking brains out. We may have to make that into a goddamn little catchphrase or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Anytime you about to hit a nigga, I blow your motherfucking brains out. You know what I mean?
It just came too. Like,
yeah. We talk fierce. We talk fierce and reckless out here, but you know what I mean? We still want to give you a reality of what the streets is like. We don't like to sugarcoat shit. Like you said, we don't like to pretend too much, although it is film. You know what I mean? But we can bring real situations to life. Because out of the 8th season, I done put some situations in there that it's like, all right, for those who was there, know that scene that I'm putting out. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of stories that I couldn't put out because of previous wars in certain neighborhoods. And some of the homies, the OGs is like, nah, don't put that out there because that's gonna rehash those old feelings. So niggas got real stories to put out, but sometimes I'd rather just keep it on entertainment. You know what I mean? Because If I put out real stories, that's going to create a whole wave of situations. Because a lot of shit, the niggas I was running with, a lot of niggas ain't get caught for a lot of shit. I was running with some niggas who ain't get caught. Smart niggas,
Right.
OGs, older gangsters who taught me the rope of how not to get caught. So I can't even talk about shit because shit still I don't know. You feel me? Just on some real shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is film and entertainment. So we could, you know what I mean, create scenarios similar to what you go through in real life. And that's what's fucking up the drill culture, the trap culture with the music. Because they don't know how to separate entertainment from real life. That's why the body count is up. That's why niggas getting locked up the way they getting locked up, because they don't know how to separate the real from the entertainment. You can still be the realest nigga and be, you know, do your entertainment. But the youngins, y'all got to learn that. Y'all ain't grow to learn that. By the time y'all hit 25 and older, then y'all start seeing what you're saying.
I agree with him on that. That's why this crime rate super high, especially your black. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. That's why I just look at myself as a hip hop artist. I try to reach out with movies and, you know, modeling and just other things, because it ain't just about rapping. That's what they do. They do a drill rap. All it's sad.
Right.
I just pray for us, you know?
Right.
Because rapping is a way to release yourself, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, that street shit is separate from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and you know, like, even, you know, I'm not hating, because in the 80s and the 90s growing up, nigga, we spoke the street shit. Even my music now was still gutter shit. I still speak split a nigga head type of shit. I still speak that. But you gotta understand that when this rap shit started, it was a competitive spirit of you being the baddest MC, you being the baddest rapper. It's not like if you in your bar say, yo, I'll shoot 20 niggas, and you ain't gonna go shoot 20 niggas. It's just the expression of your attitude, like, yo, I ain't to be fucked with. That's what niggas gotta come back to, the element of MCing, to where you not actually trying to go out there and do some dumb shit to prove you a killer, because you're gonna get locked up and you're gonna meet some killers that been there before you. You know what I mean? And they gonna fuck you the fuck up to show you that, nigga, it's ranks and levels to this shit. You ain't the hardest nigga. It's always gonna be someone out there that's tough and hard as you. You know what I'm saying? And it may be a dorky, nerdy nigga that take your ass out. You know what I mean? Just on some street shit. But we out here, you know what I mean, doing an interview with BARKA, talking a little bit of street talk, talking a little bit about her background and her acting. She's an artist and a rapper. She's been in previous shows and all that. So she got some experience, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She's from Cincinnati, Ohio. I know niggas give it up. It's no joke out there. Them cold states up north is no joke. You know what I mean? So before we close out, any last words you like to say before we close out on this interview?
Yeah, I'm gonna say something. First, I just want to say thank you, Reality, for taking your busy schedule, time out your busy schedule, you know, to have this meeting with me. I want to thank everyone who tuned in, who's going to see this later. I appreciate y'all. Y'all rocking with me. I'm hearing all the feedback from the movie, so I appreciate y'all. I'm a genuine girl, and I mean it. You know what I'm saying? So keep tuning in with us. Keep showing it. Tell them somebody to tell somebody. You know, Atlanta's ugly season finale 2.1 is on the way, and it's here.
Right. And I definitely got some other projects I got in mind that I'm gonna have her rock out with. But 2.1, definitely, she gonna be the face. She gonna be the face. We're gonna work on probably get you on a cover on this one. The cover for 2.1. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody ain't gonna make the cover for 2.1. So don't be in your feelings, man. Tired of y'all getting your feelings about certain things, man. You know what I mean? Your boy do a lot for the whole team. So if you can't make this or make that, don't get in your feelings. Just think about all the shit you did before and all the scenes you did before to balance it out. Because you know niggas who know me, cool as fuck, but I'll cut your ass off in a minute and act like I never met you. You know what I mean? And I don't have that problem. I've been worked 7 seasons, 8 seasons. Can't nobody come and say that nigga reality this, nigga reality that. Everybody got something good to say because I keep it down the center.
Oh, I did my investigation. I did my research. You've been filming for about 8 years.
Right.
From the truth. I started at the beginning of season 1. I was like, you know, I'm gonna have to
check it out.
But I still checked out a couple episodes, you know, so I'm like, yeah, he been out here working. That really inspired me to get on the team too, you know what I'm saying? Because you've been consistent. Consistency is key. And I see the numbers, I see the growth.
Right.
So, you know, and y'all, he a cool guy, man. So I already rock with him. You know, I've been rocking with him for a few times, but the energy and the vibe is 100. So yeah, I work with him. We're gonna have a good cast and crew. Everybody gonna work together. We're gonna knock it out, y'all. Cause look what's up. Us, we up.
That's a shout out.
Keep going.
Keep doing your thing,
Thank
sister.
y'all.
Hey,
Thank
man. No, definitely. Yo, Nazarene, we saying
Thank
faith
you.
this.
That was
Bill
nice.
Peoples,
Thank
man.
you so much.
And see, this is for my conscious community, my creative gang family. You know your boy Sila Shalom, that's what they call me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Not everybody know me. I mean, you know, not everybody know reality. Some people know Sila.
Sila,
And some
I like
of these
Sila.
people, they from my other channel and they chiming in. So for the creative gang to my spiritual family, you know what I mean? I'm dealing with my people who's in the hood who don't know nothing about what we talk about on the other channel. But when you display the character and the personality and walk that shit,
You go everywhere.
you go everywhere. You know what I mean? So I ain't got to read nothing. I live it, and it feeds off the people. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody trying to live a
Thank
righteous
y'all
life.
so much.
You know what I mean? And
This is
border seas, I see the border seas coming in. So this is an interesting interview. I like talking
I
with
like
you.
this.
You know what I mean? This shit pretty dope.
I know,
You know what I
right?
mean? And I just like met her for the first time face to face when we did that scene in the finale. That may have been what, like 4 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah, about
Maybe I should say a
3
month.
weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's that part?
A month. I met her like a month ago. Prior to that, it was just social media, see it on social media, inboxing here and there, and couldn't find out cool people. You know what I'm saying?
What
So
you see is what you get with me.
exactly, facts.
You see, and
I'll
I be
agree
so
with that.
determined. That's my issue. Sometimes I be too serious. You gotta just live too.
Right,
Cause I ain't gonna fail. I'm not gonna be no failure.
Right.
I'm gonna see.
facts.
We'll see.
And her dedication and determination, I see it. You know what I mean? It's like, and support too. See, a lot of times
Yeah.
people don't like the support. Like, she's an artist, she performs, she got music. So, you know what I mean? Make sure to support, subscribe, reshare. That's all we ask for in these days and
That's
time. Nowadays, nigga, you know, back in the days, you have to go buy an album to show support. Like, I bought your album. Now, nigga, we just asking for a like,
Share.
a share.
Share your friends.
Now that's becoming the most difficult thing to do is
It
to
is
press
free.
like.
It is free.
You know how many times niggas see the
It's
like?
free.
Yeah, it's free. It's
free.
free to press like. Niggas done put a price on free now. It's like, come on.
They view you, but they don't like you.
Yeah. You see a lot of times people are, when you grinding at the beginning, they don't like it. But when it seems like you start making leeway, you're going to start seeing people's faces change.
Cloud chasers.
Cloud
I'm going
chasers.
through a lot right now.
You see what I'm saying? I see this girl working, you know what I mean? And a lot of times when you do that, you create frenemies. People who are around you that's claiming to be your friend, but they have other intentions within. I done dealt with this shit too long to know the difference. A nigga could come around me and I could read his spirit because I got spiritual discernment, and I'd be like, yeah, he cool, but he ain't rocking with us. I already see where that's going. You know what I'm saying? So again, Ma Barka is a hard worker. She gets it in, and you're gonna see her going crazy on 2.1. You're best to believe it.
That's the
You know what I mean? Now I'll let you close it out and say the last words. Your boy Salah Reality is out of here, and I'm gonna let Ma Barka close it out.
And I just want to say again, because I'm so genuine, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Just stay tuned in. You know, I see reality got so much support all around the world. This is amazing. So it's very inspiring, you know, see all these people tuned in all around the world. So thank y'all. And stay tuned.
Hear that? Stay
Follow
tuned.
me, MSMEKMHB. MSMEKMHB. You can Google it, MissMeek.com. Google anything. I pop up.
Y'all heard it live and direct. And where the cast and crew? Where y'all at? Y'all supposed to be in the chat. You know what I mean? I put the link in there. Where y'all hiding at? I'm gonna scold y'all ass for that. I got my other family up in here more than y'all. What's up with that, huh? Where you at? Dutch Savage. Where y'all at? Chisel. Where y'all at? Ladybug Angel Baby. Where y'all at in the chat? Come on now. Show that support.
Thank y'all
You know what I'm
anyway, because
saying?
I know they'll see it later though.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna
No
talk
hard
my
feelings,
shit.
'cause we-
I'm gonna talk my shit anyway, goddamn it. No.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
all
Oh,
love.
yeah.
It's all love. Niggas know how I give it up. You know what I mean? So we up out of here, family. Until next time. Peace and blessings. Ma Bark in the building. Expect a lot more from her. And with that, we up out of here, family. Salutations, baby.
That was good. We was having too much fun.